when we talk about businesses, how are we going to build and keep that trust? It starts from the beginning. And so as we talked about that onboarding stage, you have to have some level of friction. We call it facilitative friction. Not all friction is bad. So when you hear the no friction, get in, no problem, I'm actually a little bit weary of that. I do want you to know something about me so you can validate that it truly is who I say I am. I worked in a bank many, many years ago. This was my college career for the 4 years I was in college. And I knew people as they came in, and I had a gentleman who would always wait and ask for me. And, you know, $20, I wouldn't ask him for his ID. $40. One day he came in with a check that was a $2,000 check, and he wanted to cash it. And I asked him for his ID. And he looked at me and he goes, "But you know who I am." I said, I do. But now we went from, you know, $20 to in the thousands. And I want to protect you just to make sure. So that identity verification piece has to be there, where I need to know that it's you. I need to know that this is the person that you say. So building that consumer confidence, in many cases, it starts with the website, right? When you think about when I come to a website, back in the day, you would look up at the e-commerce bar, and if it said HTTP and not HTTPS, I would not do business with them because that meant that they were secure. So when we look about what happens on the website, we need to give people a notification that says you're in a place that can be trusted. We have a trust certification badge that we work with our customers to display proudly, like a Visa certified or McAfee. Because when you come in, if you have a certification badge or some sort of notice that says we care about your privacy, that matters. Because that also means behind this badge or behind all the other, you know, sort of emblems that websites can carry, it means I'm doing something with your interest in mind. So that's a way that we're trying to work with those customers to say, let's tell the world that they can trust you. And don't hide negative comments. I know it's such a visceral reaction when you see a bad comment come in that you want to hide it. That's not a good way to do business. I did work in the e-commerce space for many, many years, and we got a bad comment, and I may or may not have received a request to take it down. And I said, if I take it down, they're going to do what I did that one time. They're going to take it to the streets. At least you can control what's happening on your website. You can watch, you can listen, you can monitor, and you should be talking to your customers so you can understand what's happening. And then find that balance of security and usability. The last thing you want, and I have experienced it, I'm sure everybody listening has, where you get into a website and it couldn't be clumsier because there's so much that you're asking me along the way. So finding that balance is what's going to get that confidence of I'm watching, I'm taking care of you.